when you are in the depression, as you know what is happening inside of you, the chronic headache and everything, it's about all things. I'm not talking about the psychiatric, if you have any kind of the psychiatric problem or the psychological problem, in the sense like if you have the same depression for the more than a 3 month or the more than a 5 month, in the sense, just go to the psychiatrist. This video is not for you. That is. So beyond that, if you are the normal person and you are getting the depression often, whenever you are getting a depression, you are going to secure your place in the peace, right? You are seeking the places which will give me the peace. So what is a way to get a peace in the depression? First, we need to understand that we are misunderstanding our mind, because we are just thinking about, we are believing that just because of thinking, just because of the word, we can easily convince our mind, which is not possible, as you know, even because you have practiced the same before. So what to do with our mind to have the peace from the depression? What to do in the sense? First, when you have a depression in the sense, first we need to understand why the depression is coming on. Because you are getting the failure on your expectation. Whenever you are getting you have expected something and you are getting the failure on your expectation, so the depression has came and arrived in your mind. So it is like the inside of you are hitting your own self, like eating and biting your own leg, biting your own hand. So this is what is happening inside of you when you are in the depression. So you are hitting in your own self because of you felt guilt that you are unable to do those are all the things. You are unable to achieve those are all the things. So you are hitting inside of you, no one else around you. You are hitting because of outside people or because of some kind of situation. However, if the situation not brought what you expected, if the situation is brought the opposite side of what is your expectation, it was there in the sense. So because of that, my mind is hitting in our own self. That is matter. How to overcome it in the sense? First, we need to agree that yes, we are in the depression. We need to agree that yes, we have some kind of the pressure inside of us, rather than blaming others, rather than because of them, because of him, they are doing it to me. That is not like that. First, we need to agree what is our situation. First, we need to sit and agree with that point. Yes, I am in the depression. When you feel to agree, when you coming to know that you are accepting, right? So your mind automatically coming to know that yes, I am accepting the depression. I am accepting the depression. Yes. Then say and ask to your mind, if you have more depression in the sense, please give me. Ask them more. Ask it more. When you are getting a failure on expectation in the sense, your mind shows that these are all the failures you have done in your past. You have got in your past. The mind shows that these are all the expectation you thought, but these are all the failure you got on that. By showing these are all the things, minds want to feel that you are guilt, you are wounded. So when the mind sees showing these are all the things, then ask it very patiently, more. I need more things. I need more failure. When you are asking by your words and by your action, when you are asking more and more in the sense, the mind will come to know that this is the normal situation. So we have the courage enough to live with the depression when your mind coming to understand. Once it came to understand that, then we can go for the next step. What is the depression? We got a chance to analyze the depression. The depression is nothing but it's a overreaction of what is happening outside. Like somebody called you and threatened you, like I'm going to kill you tomorrow in the sense. One person, they called you and threatened you. You know about that person already. He doesn't have that much of courage, but still you have the fear. It is the same like that. The tomorrow, if you are senior if you are whoever the boss you are, boss they are. So if your boss is asking that tomorrow I am going to have this file, be ready with it. If I don't have a file in the sense, then you got a depression, right? Then you got a depression when you don't have a file in the sense. Then what is happening inside of you? Your mind thinking that you are going to die on tomorrow because of you don't have a file. You don't have what is recorded on that situation. So you are going for some kind of the terrible things will happen. The boss will come and kill you and will shoot you. Is it so? No. So my mind overreacting towards the situation. That is what. When you got the failure on your expectation, your mind says that this is the end of the life. There is no way to move again. There is no way to wake up again on the same floor. Your mind feels like that. It is overreacting like that. It is consuming the overreaction. Why? Because of the fear. And it is hallucinate you like. Is it so? Is it true or not? No. The real situation is quite different. When you got a failure, yes, you got a failure and you lost something, but at the same time you have learned something and you are going for again you are going to try. With a try you will may get it. But the mind hallucinate you that you will never get the same. That is what. So first, ask it more. When you are getting a depression, ask it more. And be ready with being with a depression. That is what. Then when you got a chance that these are all the things, his mind is hallucinate like that. When you came to know these are all the hallucination only. It is all the beliefs of our mind only. It is, however, it is not going to happen that much what the mind is expecting. When you came to understand these are all the things in the sense. Leave it as it is. Don't do anything with it. Don't justify yourself with your mind. Don't do any kind of things. And don't go for anything to get a relax. I'm going for a coffee. I'm going for a tea. I'm going for a vacation. I'm going for a snack just to satisfy myself. I'm going to see these are all the videos. So it is a logic one. But I'm going for a song. And which is irrelevant to the situation. Which is not fit for the situation. When you are going for that just to satisfy in the sense also. If you are going for that in the sense, your mind will sense that yes, I am in the depression. Because of that only we are going for these are all the activities. Like the child easily come to know when you are bringing her to the hospital. It is easily coming to understand, yes, I am in the fever. That's what it is. She or he is bringing me to the hospital, right? The same like the mind will sense it. So be with the depression, ask it more. At the same time, don't do anything. When you came to understand this is all the belief, it is not a real thing, then don't do anything regarding that. Just to go for your normal work. Just to go for your normal routines. The vacation is quite different. The vacation, it's made for the celebration, right? Not to give any kind of dose, the stress buster. Not like that. When you are approaching in the sense, then every time you are going to approach that, because unconsciously you are depending. Because of whenever you are getting the depression, you are going for that, you are unconsciously depending on it. You will become like that. So don't go for anything. Vacation is made for quite different for the celebration of our happiness. It's quite different. When you got a result in the sense you are going for a celebration, it's different. So don't make your vacation for the stress buster or to make yourself quite comfortable. Don't expect those are all the days. It will never come. It will make you more depression because you are not doing what is a fit things in the situation, right? You are neglecting your duties and you are going for the vacation. It is not fit for the situation. Then you will get a punishment because of this also. So don't do for it. Do the basic routines. Do the basic routines in the sense of the depression is not accepting me. It is not affecting me. I accepted the depression with my whole heart. So I didn't do anything with it. It is a hallucination, I know that. And I am not going to do any kind of things with it. Go to the routines. When you are going to routines, then your mind will understand that yes, the depression is not that much matter to try for it to achieve the peace. That is not that much matter. That is not a great issue. The depression is not a great issue. It is a hallucination. It is an illusion even, which is expressing the issues is a big, a gigantic one. It's a belief, right? So once your mind came to understand that things in the sense, then it is easily, if you are going for the routines in the sense, mind will come to understand these are all the things in the sense. Then at the very early moment, you will get a peace. You will get a relief from the depression. To get a relief from the depression, have it more. Ask it more. To face that, to show that I am courage enough to face you. That is all. So hope these are all the things will helpful to you. So these are all the things we have discussed in our book, The Monk Who Do Not Pray. If you are really interested in the sense, you can go for that book. These are all the lot of things. It has described about the bedwetting, it has described about the sleepless night. Everything has been described in the story of Ray Michael, who is a semi-orphan, acquired the 25 years old boy, who is going for the same way for the peace. What is happening? Did he really get the happiness or not? These are all the things we have discussed in that book, The Monk Who Do Not Pray book. So you can go for it. Thank you. Rajkumar Pandyan.